Hey guys, I wanted to come speak with you today about how you can discover which of your chakras connects you to your twin flame. And I want to preface this with the fact that obviously you are always connected with your twin flame. You are your twin flame. You're both the same soul, and that's what you are. You're not your physical bodies. No one is their physical bodies. You're all our souls. And therefore you're always connected with your twin flame. But what is going on here is that your soul is transdimensional. Your soul originates from, comes from, and still remains mostly in 5D. However, when you incarnate here, your soul needs to come into 3D. And that's actually why you are and have a twin flame, and everyone is, because your soul, in order to assimilate into the third dimension paradigm of duality, polarity, opposites, it needs to make two polarities of itself. Two opposites of itself, and one of those polarities is in your physical body, and the other polarity is in the physical body of your twin flame. So while you're always connected through your soul, and your soul doesn't even need your physical bodies to connect you through, the part of your soul that is down here in 3D, that is incarnated here within your physical form, and your twin flame's physical form, obviously, remember, is polarized, and it connects, or the polarization is a push-pull. And so that push-pull energy enters and leaves your body through one of your chakras. And how you know which chakra that is it's either usually, most commonly, from the thousands of people that I've helped work with, either in your heart, solar plexus, or sacral chakra. I have met and worked with a couple people who was in their throat chakra, but that's very less common, but that doesn't mean it's wrong or anything like that. And so how you know which chakra it is that your soul, it's where your soul pushes out and pushes towards your twin flame's physical form. And where you know what that is where is your core wound. Your core wound is the place where your soul pushes out of your physical body, or with other people, because you have a push-pull energy going on with everyone, and everyone does, and they just are not aware of it, where it enters and leaves your body, or pushes and pulls out of your body, from which chakra that is as well. It's the same chakra, it's just where your soul enters and leaves your body from, no matter who you are physically interacting with. And the way to determine that is where you have core wound pain. So when you and your twin flame had soul recognition, then your energies, the two polarized energies of your soul, built up. And it felt amazing. You were like drawn together. You couldn't be separated. All the kundalini stuff, whatever, everything was going on. It was amazing, right? And there's that build up, and then finally it reached a tipping point where the two energy polarities kicked in, and you repelled. Really, what was going on there is that you became the push. So your energy started pushing out towards the physical form of the twin flame, and then the physical form of the twin flame is your pull energy, which started to pull away in tandem. So the push and the pull moved together in tandem. So that's what happened. And when that happened, you most likely felt some kind of sensation in either, most likely, your heart, solar plexus, or sacral chakra. And that sensation is called your core wound. It's just simply the place, the chakra of your body, where your soul, this part of your soul that's incarnated here in physical form, enters and leaves your body. Core wound pain, it's on a spectrum. It's a very wide spectrum. So it can feel like a tightness, or even like a flutter, all the way to feel like you're being disemboweled and your soul has been like ripped from your body, and you're left with this huge gaping hole and double over in pain constantly. That's where I was. I was like in the worst form of it that my teacher Leora ever saw, and that I've heretofore seen in any of my students. I was literally a ball on the floor for 6 months. Most of that was because of my core wound pain. I just couldn't function. I really felt like I was disemboweled. It really felt like someone had pulled whatever was inside of me out through my sacral chakra. My core wound is in my sacral chakra. So that's what it felt like. and this huge gaping hole. But yours could feel like that, or it could feel like just a flutter, or like a pinching, or a tightening sometimes, or it could be anywhere in between those two extremes on that spectrum. The point is, you would have felt something in one of your chakras, and it's very often, most likely, tied to also your obsessive thoughts with your twin flame. So if you're thinking of obviously everyone knows the push fear-based energy is obsessive, and it focuses and obsesses about the physical form of the twin flame. When you get caught up in those thoughts and you're in the obsessive mode, and you can't even think about anything else, and that causes anxiety or something like that, it's where you feel that's when your core wound pain will kind of flare up, and you'll feel it more pronounced sometimes. It's very often tied to the obsessive thought cycle, that you have those persistent recurring thoughts, the same thought over and over again. It's very often tied to the core wound pain, and that will often exacerbate the core wound pain. So if you have yet to even notice it, because yours is like maybe just like a fluttering sensation, or not that strong, then next time you have some obsessive thoughts, take notice within your physical body if you feel any kind of sensation in one of those three chakras, usually your heart, solar plexus, or sacral chakra. And that'll be a good determinant of that is your core wound. And then that is the chakra from which your soul is actually pushes out from your body and to your twin flame's physical body, the part of your soul that's incarnated here in the physical 3D world. Now remember, most of your soul is in 5D and remains there, but while you're incarnated here, part of it comes down into the physical 3D world. And how it enters and leaves your body to interact not only with your twin flame, but with everybody else, is through one of your chakras. And that chakra is where your core wound pain is. And you can determine and discover which chakra that is exactly by finding out where your core wound pain is. So I hope this video was kind of enlightening for you. It's something that I should have probably done a while ago, because I just thought to do it. But core wound pain was really the bane of my existence when I was in the throes of feeling awful on my twin flame journey, and before I balanced and got to where I am now. But if you're there, don't worry, take heart. There is a way to deactivate your core wound pain. It can be done. I've done it. All of my students have done it. It will happen if you know how to do it. So click the link below this video. We have a Linktree link. It'll come up with like all of the various options we have available for you to learn all about this and more. And I wish you a beautiful, wonderful day. Lots of love.